I want to hear her talk about getting fucked. That's what I want to hear. I want to get fucked. And I want to listen. I meant from their perspective. I
was going to say, I finally unlocked your Swiftiness.
No, it's not it at all.
Right.
Indianapolis! Shawn, Dick and Cheese.
Welcome back, Stamp Tramps, to Attempted Delivery. I want to keep saying
I know, it's
Damian
so funny.
Apples.
It's so funny that, yeah.
It's just
instinctual.
Yeah. Even though we haven't been doing it for quite a while.
No, but I guess for like, the first 100-some episodes we did it, so it's just in muscle memory at this point.
Indeed. Welcome back. What you got going on?
Not a whole lot. Right. A ton of working. Still doing a ridiculous amount of overtime.
Nice.
Soaking that up, trying to pay off the Mustang.
Word.
And then also because Lori's car, I think we talked about it at some point, but Lori's car took a shit. So,
shit.
Damn it, whatever. Yeah, but gotta buy another car to replace that just because I don't want to, like, especially going into winter, I don't really like having I don't think the Mustang will break down, but it's wintertime. So if it snows, I don't want to drive that. And my other car is a Tahoe from 95. So that might break something. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah, you got to have something reliable.
Yeah, and her car's reliable, but then we're down to, because this shit happens. You know, they're not brand new cars. So these days, brand new cars break. So I don't know what, that wouldn't even be that comforting. You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah. Looking for something more like what you had, like a CRV or like some Honda Accord, Civic.
Yeah, Hondas are awesome.
Hondas are awesome. I've actually been looking at Acuras because for whatever reason,
back in the Mac in the back of the Yak.
Yeah, because it seems like they're.
See, I know hip hop stuff.
There you go. Yeah, old hip hop.
Yeah.
Now the Acuras are almost priced better, and I can't figure out why, because they're luxury Hondas. So it's like, why would they be cheaper? But like, I'm thinking I don't know if I'm thinking it's like, I guess the type of person.
Tariffs.
Yeah.
Thanks, Obama.
That doesn't make sense. Yeah, thanks, Obama. They're both from Japan. But yeah, like the Acuras are almost like priced better. And it seems like maybe just because, like maybe the people who get rid of, or the people who buy Hondas, they hold on to them forever because they don't care. People who buy Acuras like luxury, so maybe they're turning them over more. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can think of, or that they just don't have the reputation because people don't think about the fact that they're just Hondas. They're just like fancy.
I didn't even really know that. So
yeah, they're made by the same company, just luxury Honda.
Huh.
Yeah, all car companies basically have that. Like it's Chevy and then Cadillac. It's Ford and then it used to be Mercury. Then, well, Mercury wasn't, but Lincoln, fancy Ford. Chrysler is fancy Dodge. They're all the same. Like the same companies own them. Honda's like Honda's and then Acuras. They're made by the same company. Toyota and Lexus. Like Lexus is literally, I forget what
it's like Gibson and Epiphone.
It's exactly. It's 100% exactly it. They're like, and most of them, I think most of them were in reverse though, where like I think Gibsons were made first, right? Or would it be like honestly, simultaneous?
It was Epiphone's way earlier than you think. Yeah, because you just equate it to the newer import quality, Les Paul or whatever. But no, there was I want to say Gibson's first, but I honestly this is something I should know.
Yeah.
But I've been out of the game so long. Maybe I'll look it up at some point. But yeah,
it's like the same thing. Like Nissan, luxury Nissan is Infinity.
Right. Epiphone was not the import brand for Gibson like it is now.
That's
what I'm trying to say is that it was
I see what you're saying.
Decent brand in its own right.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
did they buy it?
It wasn't just. I'm fuzzy on this history. It's something like
they are made by the same company now, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they're just out. Yeah. See, but that's how like the car. And I think most of them were actually. I actually wouldn't know about back in the day, especially with the American ones, but I do know that Lexus was made from Toyota because they wanted to make luxury cars, but I think there was kind of like, we don't want to put Toyota on it because Toyota's were known as cheap cars. Right. Reliable, but cheap, and we want to make...
It's just different branding. I mean,
yeah,
totally makes sense.
And I think literally the acronym Lexus, I could look it up, but I think the
like
acronym...
McDonald's is Chipotle, but they're not going to be like McDonald's burritos. It's like its own...
Oh, really?
It's like its own brand.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Luxury exports to the U.S. That is what Lexus stands for.
That makes sense.
They literally were like, and I think I remember, yeah, it was to evoke a sense of luxury because it was like, well, Toyotas aren't known for luxury. So if Toyota starts making luxury cars, people are going to be like, oh, sure, let me fucking buy a luxury Toyota. So they've made.
It's its own brand.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's the same thing with like they are the same cars. Like Lincolns are just Ford parts, but they're made luxury. Yeah. Same thing with Cadillacs or Chevy parts, except they're more expensive. You know what I mean? Just shit like that. They made, but yeah, so Acuras are luxury Honda, but they still get tons of, like the Acura TLs, they get 250,000 miles all day. Like literally they all last over 200,000 miles, just like Hondas do. So it's really just, you know what I mean? It's like, and they just seem like they're almost priced better, at least in the current market from what I'm seeing. And the only thing I can think of is that people get rid of their Acuras to buy a new Acura or something else luxury. Right. Whereas you guys hold on to your Hondas for 20 years. Right. You're not going to get
Or it's the drug dealers packing the Max in the back of the Yak.
Yeah.
And, you know,
I can't believe
then it goes to the police auction, and then it gets turned over pretty quickly.
Yeah. That's what I need to do. I wanted to like go to some auctions, but I haven't had time to like learn how to go to an auction. You know what I mean? I don't know how to fucking sit there, and I don't. It's just a lot. It's like hard to get the motivation to go waste an evening learning how a auto auction functions. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't feel like doing all that. Not that good driving to look at a car is any better, but at least I know what I'm doing. I've bought used cars before. I've never went to an auction, and what am I going to do? Sit there and like not bid on not understand how it works, you know? And you can't find the information on. That's kind of vague. Yeah, so I don't know. But yeah, other than that, I mean,
speaking of old things falling apart, I had back surgery.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, not that kind of back surgery.
Nah, it's not. It wasn't super invasive. I guess I'd said it on here before. So I had like a lipoma on my back, which is just like this mass that just forms for no reason and no one knows why. But apparently I was getting so fat it was just coming out of my back. I guess it's not really that, but it is just like this fatty mass. It's benign, so it wasn't anything like scary. I had never been put under before, so that was fun. And I knew it was the same day, but I got tickets for the Stanhope show. That was on it was Wednesday the 13th down at Magooby's, and I was like, the way they were talking, she was like, "Oh, you'll be fine." You know what I mean? Like, I had never been put under, but then like once I got there, like the nurse who's like prepping me, she was like, "Oh, I don't know, like you might be all loopy, you might not even remember." Like,
oh wow,
I was like, because I had never been put under, so I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
It was just like waking up from a nap.
Really?
Like it was like I was like out almost immediately, and then they give you like a little bit of like pain meds to like quote unquote like take the edge or nerves off, which I wasn't like super nervous. Because it seemed all pretty routine. Yeah. I wasn't like, they weren't taking out a kidney or something, you know what I mean? It was just a chunk out of my back.
Well, for a stand-up show, you'd think a liver.
Right. So like, I just kind of like woke up from that. I was like, oh no, I'm still going. Nice. I hit up Brooks to go with me. And then like the day of when they started kind of like being like, oh, I don't know. I was like, you might have to find somebody else to go. Like, you can have the tickets, but like they're saying I might be all fucking fucked up. Yeah. But yeah, it was just like waking up from a nap. It was like
nice.
I felt good. Like the rest of the day, I was like, damn, I need to get some of that shit that fucking killed Michael Jackson. Like, it's like no wonder he was all about that.
Oh yeah. His ABCs were just him going to sleep. Fucking, all right, say AB. ABC is all he could get through.
Right.
ABC 1, 2, 3, and he passed the fuck out. Yeah, when I had it, I got put out for, the only things I ever got put out for were tonsils and wisdom teeth. And I definitely know I wasn't doing anything after that, but that's more invasive.
Right.
That's like a surgery. They're cutting my fucking teeth out.
Right. And I think you're on a lot more painkillers afterwards.
Probably, I guess. I don't remember.
I was just on Tylenol. They just gave me a high dose of Tylenol. That was it. But I felt nothing the rest of the night, though. Like at the Stanhope show, so they had to give me an IV.
Yeah.
And the nurse like tried to put it in my hand. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it's like it's bruised. Yeah. She tried and like she was like, I'm hitting the wall, and it was like hurting like crazy. So then she moved it up here and got it in there. Strangely, this is all bruised and hurting right now, so I don't know if that's normal or not. But anyway, at the Stanhope show, like we kind of got our seats, and then I was like, I'm gonna hit the bathroom before the show starts, and I look down, and there's this like lump on my hand that looks like there's a fucking marble under my hand. I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, is this like a blood clot that's gonna go to my heart or my brain or something? But like, I just kept an eye on it, and over time it kind of like went down. The next day it was down, but now it's all bruised. And
Did you Google it or anything?
No.
That's so fun. You have the whole world.
I know, but I was
right
like,
here.
I was kind of, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I was like, either it's fine or I'm going to go down history as the dude who died at the Stanhope show from some fucking.
He would appreciate that.
Exactly.
He would appreciate that.
Exactly.
Yeah. That'd be crazy. Yeah. You probably, because I've seen that before. I don't know if it was as big as, I don't think I've ever seen it that big, but I have seen lumps from, I forget what it is.
I showed Brooks, I was like, should I be alarmed? He was like, not yet.
Yeah. That's funny. How was the Stanhope show?
It was good. It was good. It wasn't, it was a little easier to get into. I remember seeing Attell. It was like the long line way out in the parking lot. We were actually like,
you didn't have to say that. You didn't have to point that out.
Well, I still think it was sold out or close to it.
Okay,
so
that's weird.
It just the line wasn't.
People were late.
Yeah, we did get there a little earlier. Anyway,
I was just, people were probably just late.
True.
Stanhope's fans are a little slow. You know what I mean?
Saw some random people there. Alex Webb was there in the audience.
Funny.
We didn't say hi because he was like way on the other side of the thing. But we were in line just shooting the shit, and then Craig Paul and David Grant.
Oh shit! Nice.
And another dude from the. I'm an asshole and don't remember his name, but I don't go there. So
yeah.
I've only been there twice. So they walked by. We're just like, hey, what's up? But the actual show, it was good. It was weird. I knew he's been going around with Andy Andrist, who's always been like Stanhope adjacent.
Yeah.
He's like kind of has his own podcast that Stanhope's producer would also produce. But now they do the podcast together. So it's Stanhope is and Andrist, like that's just the podcast that them two together. So I didn't know, like, are they gonna have like a local host or like who? And Stanhope came out first, and he kind of hosted.
Really?
Yeah, he came out. He was like, Andy has no hosting like ability whatsoever, so he's like, he just kind of like did the hosting. And it actually was very good.
That's like, really funny.
And then he brought Andy up, and then Andy brought.
That's really
Stanhope.
fun.
Yeah. But it was a Stanhope show. It was fun. He advertises like no one's working on an hour, we're just like having fun, but like he had in addition to that like some actually like, oh, that's a good bit, that's gonna be good the more he works on that. Like a whole funny thing about them going to Ukraine, like to the war, which is super funny. Just overall a good show. I was happy I went. It was really weird being sober at a Stanhope show. Yeah, but they were like, don't drink obviously because you still have anesthesia in your system.
Oh yeah, and that could have fucked you up
and whatever pain medicine. So I was like, let me be
unless you want to be fucked up, you will. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, it was interesting being sober for a Stanhope show. But I think I texted you. I was like, I think I retained more of it.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, it was fun. It was. I was glad I pushed through and went, instead of saying like, well, I'm doing the surgery. Like,
yeah, for sure. Especially because you would have been pissed if you would have woke up and been like, oh, I could have went.
Yeah. Timing wise, it was a little weird because we had to get there at like 11 something, and the actual procedure after all the prep, they have to do all this a long time of prep and everything. So you're gonna get in there about 1:15. Ended up being like 1:45. But then they have to keep you after to make sure your vitals are okay and all that stuff. And I was like, so time wise, it's gonna be a little. Because I ended up getting home like I think we got home like 4:35.
Oh, okay, so that's not
and then
even
he
that
picked
bad.
me up at 6.
Nice.
So it was cutting it close if I had been fucked up. But like, I was like, I actually feel pretty good. And honestly, in the last week, that was kind of the best that I've felt.
Yeah. Well, that's a red flag.
I didn't.
You better stay away from the pills.
Well, no, not. It wasn't even that. I don't think it was the painkillers. It was just like I didn't really feel any pain until the next day.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a crazy amount of pain. I took an ibuprofen and some Tylenol and that kind of stuff, and it was fine. What's driving me nuts now is that they had to shave the areas on my back, and it is itchy.
Oh, yeah.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I can't really rub it hard because then it hurts.
Yeah.
And like sitting back on it like kind of hurts. Like I have driven a little bit, but I've kind of like driven like
Sideways.
The first couple days, like it was real hard. Like I couldn't pick up the kid, but now I can. I was doing it anyway because she was like losing her mind, but like it hurt. But now I can pick her up and it's generally okay. Mm-hmm. I'm back to work Thursday, which I'm not looking forward to.
Hell yeah.
But that was my excitement for the last week was just getting put under and chopped up and
hell yeah. Well, you didn't have to work, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, true. I made a joke. Kate got mad. She was like, "Oh, take pictures." And doctor was like, "Do you have any questions for me?" I was like, "Yeah." She wants to know if we can keep it after you take it out of me. She was like, "No, they don't do that anymore." Apparently, you used to be able to like keep things like that they take
funny.
out. He was like, "I'd keep it, put it on here in like a little jar next to the Malort." It's probably preserved in Malort.
No, it's just when you die.
Right. This is the Malort they took out of me. So yeah, wasn't able to keep it.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I'm trying to think if like that makes sense that you wouldn't be able to keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder why. They would put a stop to that. Like, this is my property. You keep stealing my.
I grew it. Like,
yeah.
I should have the rights to it, right?
Next time I'm going to cut it off myself, and then you're going to have to repair it.
I should write down. There's a My Body, My Choice thing going on here.
Yeah. You should sue him. I would sue him. This is bullshit.
Yeah, where else can they just like take? If you have teeth removed, I wonder if you get to keep those.
I don't know. I think so, right? No, I'm thinking of just baby teeth that fall out. Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, if you have like, I have no idea. Yeah, it's interesting. They're just like, nope, can't do it.
But I grew it.
Yeah, it's weird. I wonder if you. Yeah, Lori's daughter was just saying that somebody at work had. I forget where she works. I always forget, but they had like a foot amputated. They're carrying around a foot.
Holy shit.
Yeah, which is crazy. It's so sad. It's pretty fucked up. But they had like a foot in a bag, like walking around. Yeah, which is wild.
Get it like taxidermied and like blinged out and like wear it like fucking Flava Flav.
A whole foot.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think
platinum toenails and shit. Like.
You go to a salon, just like, here, can you do my nails? I want it to look pretty. I was thinking of what's it called? Is the Addams Family that has the hand or whatever?
Yeah, thing.
Is that what that is? Thing? Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, no, I've done nothing that interesting. I tried to think besides. Yeah, I just had like a couple shows recently. We've had tomatoes from the garden, which is I forgot that.
Oh, we talked about that. Yeah.
I brought you Greek oregano that Lori grew and then dried out.
Oh, hell yeah.
Open it up and smell it. It's strong as shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's really strong oregano, so I don't know how much you probably won't have to use much whenever you use it.
That's the good shit. I'm about to roll this up and smoke it.
Fucking Greek. Yeah. If you like it, we have like a lot more. So
hell yeah.
Yeah, I think we have like a bunch of like trees basically. Like just
hell yeah. We had a garden out back and we were growing some oregano, basil, rosemary, thyme, like And then we have a lot of strays in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And they like to use that as a litter box.
That's
so I was
annoying.
like, not eating that anymore.
Yeah.
Because it was nice. You could just go out, pick some basil, however much you need.
Really?
And yeah,
they leave ours alone. I know right now we have a lot of it, man. Well, that's right, because our garden's like fenced off.
Oh, okay.
And I think what's not in the fenced part of the it's good to know though, because now I know not to let it plant. Yeah.
Yeah, the strays were all up in there.
There's enough we probably wouldn't have an issue with that because there's enough land around. Like we have a fenced in yard, so that probably like helps keep little bit of
ours is totally open. There's so many strays in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I was like, I literally watched the motherfucker climb in there. I was like, this motherfucker pissing on my oregano.
That sucks. Yeah, luckily I think all of our herbs are either in the garden or up. But we do have a couple plants, and it wouldn't be those because the Greek oregano is new, so I think that's in the garden. But the other we had something else, something basil. She also made this what was it? It was some type of basil, and it's like purple.
Thai basil?
No, I don't think so.
Right. I have seen purple basil.
Yeah, it's another type of basil. Mm-hmm. But it's like purple, and she made basil salt and like cooked it in the air fryer or the oven or whatever. So it's like purple salt.
Oh, hell yeah.
It looks really cool and it tastes good. It's like basil salt, basil salt. Yeah, it's really pretty. It's like it's not bright purple, but it's purple for sure. Like how rock salt's pink. It's like that level of purple.
Why doesn't she like have a restaurant?
I don't know. We're working on it. We're working on having a farm. You know what I mean? But, prices.
Yeah, true.
We're priced out of farm right now. I keep seeing this. I saw this thing online. It said about the housing market. It was like talking about like it's a buyer's market right now. And they were like, yeah, they better watch out. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. Get worse. Get worse. I don't care. I'm sorry. If you're trying to sell your house, I'm sorry, but I'm not selling. I'm buying, and we need it to fucking tank. Right. I don't care. I want everybody to ruin the housing market. I want it to be destroyed. If you want to sell your house, you should have did that when they were fucking flying off the market. You should have been sold your house. Yeah, because they're saying it's like. Yeah, it was something just like a thing that the people were like, they were like basically almost like complaining about like how bad that is. I'm like, who are you talking about? You mean, I'm sorry, are they not overpriced as shit? Is that what you're saying? Get the hell out of here. Fucking shut up right now. You bastard. They're fucking they're still twice the price they were before COVID. I don't want to hear this shit.
Yeah.
By fucking
we got lucky with this one because we wouldn't be able to afford it now, but we got in just before COVID.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's still over. And then I also think that they're using, and that's one of those things where you can't even believe statistics because they might be using national, and it's like, well, central Pennsylvania is expensive. Like the housing, like people want to live here.
Right.
It's not like Kansas. So they're probably using the numbers from everywhere when the East Coast and the West Coast are fucked still. Like it's still expensive.
And there's corporations just buying it up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, and then like other countries, for some reason, that's legal.
Yeah.
LLCs and shit that don't even make. It's like, okay, I guess we're gonna let that happen. I don't know. But yeah, so we've been eating so many BLTs, and I forgot to bring you some tomatoes.
Right on.
Yeah. No, I can. I'm actually off Thursday. I have a dentist appointment on Thursday.
Right
so that protects my Friday. So I'm off Thursday, Friday. Yeah. So I'll try to remember to bring you some tomatoes on Saturday.
Cool.
I can bring them to work instead of forgetting to bring them here. But yeah, we have a lot of tomatoes. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, I'm still trying to figure out what the controversy is around the new Taylor Swift album. I don't know if you saw anything about that.
No, I saw.
She like dropped the cover art. And people were like talking, I don't even know. It's like one of those things where they're talking about, it's like.
Yeah, I saw some headline that it's like there's some kind of like showgirl theme or something like that.
Sure, which what does that mean?
And
like the classic.
Like Vegas showgirl. Like
okay, yeah. The album's called Life as a Showgirl.
Okay.
And it's like, I guess, it's like people are like talking about how it's still, I don't even know. It's like along the lines of like dehumanizing women or like sexualizing them. It's like, oh yeah, you think that she's making the album sexual? She's probably talking about that.
she's not doing it against her will.
Well, no, it's
Like-
all, even if she's well, yeah, exactly.
It's her choice.
She's 35 years old. She's an adult, and also it's Taylor Swift. She's probably talking. She's probably talking about what you're mad about.
Right,
You
right.
fucking idiot.
I saw that Nikki Glazer posted, I guess, a cover, and it's like she's, I guess, wearing something pretty revealing, and she's bent over and that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I guess I saw other. I only saw one cover, but there might be multiple or other pictures.
Right,
I don't know.
right.
I just saw it. I'm just happy that there's a new. I'm just psyched that there's a new album coming out.
Right. But she's like, she's crazy rich and successful, and like whatever she's choosing to do,
It's
like
funny. Yeah, it's so. Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, as I've mansplained.
I've just brought it up so that we can put it in the title on
Oh.
YouTube and get clicks.
Oh yeah,
Because that's the only thing that fucking gets
might as well add
clicks
some of the
is-
pictures too.
I'm gonna make AI ones where she's naked now.
Or maybe I'll recreate the pictures.
Hell yeah. Fucking Stavros. Fucking everybody from Baltimore likes posing naked.
Not me. No one wants that. But yeah, as I've mansplained feminism before, like if it's her choice, then it's not.
I didn't
You know
even
what I
pay
mean?
any. I just thought it was funny that there was like a thing. I was like, dude, well, I mean, anything they can find to it's, yeah, at this point, I don't even think they believe it anymore. I think people are just like, all right, how would this be offensive?
Yeah, how much is that just some lazy journalist
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
making a thing out of nothing? Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then it's so funny. Then like Swifties are like defending. It's like, stop it. You don't have to do this. Just tell people to shut the fuck up. That's what we need. We need people to be like, shut the fuck up. I like it. I like the music. I want to hear her talk about getting fucked. That's what I want to hear. I want to get fucked,
Wow.
and I want to
Okay.
listen. I meant from their perspective. I'm not. I
was gonna say I
find.
finally unlocked your Swiftiness.
No, it's not it at all.
Right.
I appreciate her art. I promise. If anything, this would be the first album I listened to if that was what I was going for.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm just psyched. Yeah, I thought there was something else coming out that I wanted. I forget. The new Skate game is supposed to be coming out at the end of summer, which is vague, and I don't like that they're like the end of summer. It's like early.
Is it a Tony Hawk or is it?
No, it's Skate. It's a game.
That's the. Oh,
yeah, it's
I thought
the
you were
franchise.
saying. Okay.
Yeah. No, I don't. Skate is the franchise, and this is a shitty thing as a skateboarder to say, but Skate is the franchise that makes me not able to play Tony Hawk anymore because Tony Hawk is such like an arcade game.
Sure.
Skate is like realistic.
Okay.
Like when you ollie, you don't clear cars in Skate. It's like
Right.
actually like the physics, and then like the way.
You can't grind for like a mile.
No, you run out of speed. Yeah, you don't get more speed when you start grinding. It's so crazy.
Could you imagine if that happened in real life? Like,
Everybody would die. I mean, I would be even worse at skateboarding. I'd be terrified all the time. Yeah. But no, like, so in Skate, you use the joysticks to do tricks.
okay.
So like if you want to ollie, it's the right joystick, you pull down and then flick up. So it's actually
it's kind of like recreating the motion. Right,
it's
right.
the shit.
Nice.
And the thing with Skate is, like the kickflip, you do it, but you do it slightly to the left. If you're regular, if you're goofy, it's to the right. But like, you flick it in the direction. And if you want to do like a 360 flip, you pull down and then like swing, and you almost do the motion that your feet would do on the board. It's in my opinion, it's far superior to then Tony Hawk, unfortunately. I mean, Tony Hawk's classic, and it's like a huge part of my childhood.
Fun, but not
that I'm
realistic,
never going to play again because it's so much more fun to play Skate to me. And a lot of people still play Tony Hawk, and I want them to because I want that to be successful, but I'm not going to do it.
Right.
I just don't have it. It's not fun to me.
I wonder if I can see it in the future, either in VR or like kind of similar to like the Wii Sports where you're actually doing the motions.
Yeah.
Like if you had a skateboard.
They did that. Tony Hawk did that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So
it
you can
wasn't
actually,
great.
Okay.
But it was a
the
physical
first version,
skateboard.
but,
Well,
if
this
they
was
improve
forever
that,
ago.
yeah.
I think there's a reason they didn't come back yet.
Right.
Honestly, I think the thing is anybody that's like really super interested in that is just gonna go skate, and then like I don't know. It would have to, and then if it was realistic, it's gonna be hard as fuck.
Yeah,
It's gonna be so hard to do. You know what I mean?
I could see it though, like if I could see doing it to like try maybe difficult tricks that like are dangerous, like so you could at least get the motions a couple times and then go out and do it. Or like, what if for the fuck of it you're in a hotel room and you just want something to do, or like, you know what I mean, maybe it's raining and you don't want to go skate, like you could just fuck around. But like, imagine if you had a VR headset and 360, you're like in a skate park or outside like somewhere and be able to do that. I think I don't know. I'm not even a skateboarder, but I think that would be cool.
It was called Tony Hawk's Ride. Okay. And it had sensors on the front, back, and sides of the board, and you literally like would do, instead of, you wouldn't be flicking, but you would like lift up and then do like a motion, and that would be the trick. And you had to learn how to do the tricks and stuff. But it was like fun. It's one of those. I think a lot of games like that, I think they struggle because they're fun for like they get old. Like, right. Kind of like Guitar Hero, like,
and it was probably clunky mechanics and that kind of thing.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard to do.
But I could see like a few generations of improvement.
Possibly, it's possible.
You know what I mean? Just like going from Atari to now, like,
yeah. You know,
the evolution over time, like,
it'll be a minute probably, because I don't think that game did that well. But I'm not sure actually. I don't know how successful it was, but I think it was like a gimmick thing that just didn't like really take hold, because they only made one of them, I think.
Gotcha.
And then, what's it called? What was, I'm trying to think, like Dance Dance Revolution. It was just like, it's fun for like X amount of time. And then it's kind of like,
some people are crazy. Like,
I know.
Masters
some people were so good at it. And that probably had the benefit of being an arcade game. Mm-hmm. So like, it was like, dude, I was fucking battle, dude.
I watched a friend play. I was like,
no, I never had to. I can skate, but I don't have the coordination. I could probably kill now on DDR. But I was never, and then not only that, I didn't have like the self-confidence to even play in front of people.
Right.
And I'm not, they were too hard to
find. You do kind of look ridiculous. Like,
it's so stupid.
Like doing a river dance. Like,
people were like, And then some of the people doing it, it's like, why do they look cool doing the stupidest thing I've ever seen? But I know if I got up there, I'm going to look like the biggest idiot I've ever met. There's no chance. Yeah. No, and like even...
and it's probably mostly socially awkward people who would never actually go and dance with real people.
Yeah.
Not that I would. I don't dance.
I don't do either, yeah. You know I don't dance. Even Guitar Hero and Rock Band... Oh, it's a car. Even like Guitar Hero and Rock Band kind of has like a... I don't know. I used to play it a lot, but every once in a long while, I'll like I still have Rock Band... And I'll put it on and play. And after like, I don't know, 4 or 5 songs, I'm like, I'm kind of over it now. Yeah. Like it just gets boring after a little while.
Kate and I would do it for like fun. We'd switch off.
I know, and I'm trying to figure out why.
But I like kind of suck at it.
Yeah. And it just takes... Yeah, and you're probably like, I know you always say like, dude, I can play this song in real life.
That was the frustrating part, because I want to like...
That's where you should have been on drums. You should have played the drums, and then it'd be
that was fun.
Yeah. I loved
actually
drums.
doing the drums. That was actually fun.
Yeah. One day if we ever like quit our jobs and have the ability to not work, I want to get a fucking drum set, because I'd love to play, but it's just, what am I doing? I don't have time. I don't even have time to play an RPG, let alone fucking sit and play drums. Like,
I used to the house before we had this house, we were in an apartment. But the house before, I would actually have band practice, and Sonny'd keep his kit there most of the time, unless we had a show or whatever. So I got to bang around on that, like, every once in a while. It was kind of fun. But
yeah, I had one for like a minute that I got from somebody I knew for like very cheap. It was like a Yamaha, basically run of the mill, like basic kit. But I think he gave it to me or sold it to me for like $250. And it was like a reasonable kit. I guess it was probably like low level, but it was still
still good.
Yeah, it was a good set. But I just never, all my free time, I was working in a restaurant. And so it's like all my free time was basically after work at night or like during the day. And like, I don't have self-confidence to play drum. I don't even know. Maybe if I had the internet, I would have been able to like get into it. But like, it was by myself. I don't even know how to do anything. I don't know how to play drums. I don't even know how to learn songs. I don't know what, you know what I mean? I had nothing to, so I just wasn't. Yeah.
If you do, I can help with basics, but I'm not like, I wouldn't call myself a drummer, but I'd know like the basics.
Yeah. Well, and now they have fucking drum sets, electric ones you could get and fucking hook it up to your computer.
Right.
And they could like teach you how to play drums, basically Guitar Hero style.
Right.
It's like, well, that's fucking, I already have that.
Later in the band, Sonny had an electronic kit he would keep at the house, and he would have his kit.
Yeah.
And then, we would actually use like a real snare. Like, say if we just wanted to record a song, like, we wrote the song, let's record it, and just like a demo kind of thing.
Yeah.
We would record it, but have an actual snare, and it kind of made it sound a little more natural.
That's funny. Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, and I thought about getting an electric one, but yeah, it's just one.
Yeah,
because
then you can use headphones and
exactly
not drive Lori crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it wouldn't be an issue, but yeah, it's just I don't have time for that. Yeah, I've been like doing a ton of overtime, just hoping.
I've been doing a bunch of undertime. It's been pretty sweet. I've like barely worked this summer. It's fucking been amazing.
Yeah, I do.
Especially because I hate the heat. So like, kind of wish this happened like during December, like all this stuff. But yeah, it's been nice not working.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I bet it. Yeah. I'm happy I had this dentist appointment so I can get a day off.
Right.
Yeah, because all I had was Sundays, and I haven't even been. I mean, I've barely been doing anything around the house. I'm back to neglecting all the fucking chores and shit around my house. Yeah.
We were talking about fences. We are gonna get a fence probably because she wants to be outside more, and we want her to be outside. And but she just runs for the street.
Exactly. Yeah.
The thing you're not supposed to do. Of course, she's gonna like. So we want a fence in the backyard so she has area to play, and we don't have to keep her from running into traffic. And maybe keep the strays out.
I was gonna say double. Yeah, then you can grow.
Yeah.
You have to. Yeah, you could maybe do some raised beds. You switch your garden to a raised bed garden, and then they probably might not be able to get to them.
Right. Yeah, we took the kid to the aquarium.
Nice.
A couple weekends ago. That was super fun.
Yeah.
I keep thinking because I don't have experience with kids.
Yeah.
I am proud to say. But so I always think she's not ready for things.
Yeah.
So like when we took her to Ocean City, she was like riding these rides. I was like, I thought we were like 2 or 3 years away from this, and here she is riding this little boat by herself, and that kind of thing. So like we went to the aquarium. I was like, how much is she going to be
interested
into it? But she was loving it because we've seen all these things in books, all these animals that we like point out in books, like the sharks and the fish and the jellyfish and all that kind of thing. And it was super fun watching her watch all the stuff.
Yeah.
Seeing sharks like up close and like her mind being blown, like how big they are and how close they are swimming by.
Oh yeah, I forget. It's been a minute since I went to the aquarium.
Yeah. We went to Baltimore one. It was super fun. I'm sure we'll go back. We can maybe all go. Because it's super fun going with a kid.
Yeah.
Because like it's amazing to you like seeing it, but it's cool seeing them see stuff for the first time and like stuff they've only seen pictures of, or maybe on TV, and like to get a sense of the size as this big ass shark goes by. Like
and as she gets bigger, she'll know more. She'll like remember more of like what they are.
Right.
Next time she goes, she'll be like, holy shit, that picture was terrible.
Right. But she knows all these words. She knows shark, jellyfish, whale, dolphin. Like she knows.
That's crazy.
Like, all these words. It's wild how much she's talking. I credit it to how much we read to her.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks their kid's a genius. You know what I mean? But like and she wants it. We don't force it. She wants to read the books. Like she will bring us books. And I don't have much parenting advice, but I would suggest to anybody just start as early as you can and read as much as you can, because verbally she's like super far ahead. According to other parents, doctors and stuff like that. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to put too much like pressure on that.
Yeah.
But it is like,
I mean, sometimes, it really is just like the car. She might be, that might just be her benefit or whatever. Her, there's a word that I'm escaping me right now for some reason, but her interests, you know what I mean? Like just I don't know.
Right. But I think just like hearing words, even if she doesn't really know them, just the repetitiveness, because a lot of the books you do a lot of times,
sure,
even in a row, but like some you'll do every day. And I think it just absorbs in, and then before you know it, she's saying like helicopter or you know what I mean? Like, it's just wild what I thought it was going to be before, and then actually experiencing it. Like I said it before, I thought they were useless till they were 3 or 4, but like, she's like a person. Yeah. Already. I don't know. It's just,
it is crazy.
It's been wild.
Yeah, it is crazy. Yeah. And like you said, no experience with kids. So it's like, you don't know. It's like, oh shit, I guess it doesn't, but I wouldn't even have a frame of reference.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
Kate was a preschool teacher and worked with a lot of kids of all ages.
But they were already at that level when she got to her.
She had to have experience in the infant rooms and the toddler rooms and everything. So she kind of had the whole spectrum. So I'll be like, is this normal? And she's like, yes, it's fine. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah. Yeah, other than fucking got nothing really. I mean, besides like work, I saw this. What the hell? Oh yeah, I don't know if we talked about it here, but we were talking about fucking clickbait or whatever, and how like fucking. I think we were talking about before the podcast we just recorded. We should switch shirts when we did that, so it's not obvious that we record too. Right. But what's it called? With like clickbait and shit like that, it's like a video. Just because it's probably just because Sydney Sweeney was in the title, got like more views. It's like, this is so stupid. Right. I hate the fucking algorithm. It's like, you guys are pushing this. Like, you're only pushing this for like outrage. It's like, I don't believe that.
It's like, can anything happen organically anymore?
I don't know, because it's like so funny.
I don't want things that you think I will like.
Well, yeah, and it's like they're pushing it. Like you guys are pushing things that are in the zeitgeist or like controversial or whatever. Like that's what they're doing for sure. Because I refuse to believe that people are seeing our page, not clicking on videos, not clicking on this, not clicking on this. Oh, Sydney Sweeney, let me click on that. It's like, no. I don't believe that, because nothing else appeals to them.
It's I think chance. It doesn't even show up for them to click on.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's pushing, which it is what it is. I mean, I don't care. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking shill for like just clicks. So we'll just get there organically, or we won't get there, I guess.
Right. But the Taylor Swift album,
let's talk more about that. Yeah. She's a bitch now. Now I'm excited about the Taylor Swift album. What else? Yeah, there's a few other albums that are coming out that I'm excited about. The Ghostface album, I'm definitely psyched for, because there's one song out already, and I'm like, this fucking song banks. I can't wait for this album.
Nice.
Yeah, and there's somebody else, I think. But what I was going to say with that. I think the post office has an opportunity to capitalize on the problems that are going to come from like AI. Because a while ago, when I first started doing, I forget what I was doing, but I got an email from like Facebook, or it was a DM from Instagram saying that our account was going to get banned for like, not for the guidelines or something. And I'm like, what the fuck did we do? Like, I'm like, was it the Daniel Day-Lewis clip? It had to be that clip. I bleeped the R word, but why would it not? Why would that? I bleeped it. Why? Why is that it? I'm like, if anything, it has to be that Daniel Day-Lewis one. That was fucked up. We shouldn't have said that. I apologize for the Daniel Day-Lewis clip. But I'm like, what the fuck could it have been? Like, I see crazy shit all the time. Right. Like who?
I didn't mention Ice with.
This was before that.
With Ali.
No, this was before that. This is a little while ago. And I'm like, hold on. And I like what I think I screenshotted, or I didn't screenshot it. I like copied it, or I did something and then Googled it because I was like, what could I have done wrong? And then in Google, it was like, oh, this is like a scam. And I'm like, oh, you fucking, they got me. Like, am I a boomer right now? Like, they fucking got me with the first scam. They tried to scam us once, and I'm like, oh no, I only got 36 hours to fucking. And
this is like, Instagram headquarters in Nigeria.
Yeah.
You must wire us $1 million so we can send you. Or no, send us $40,000 so we can send you $1 million.
Yeah. You must send us 5 dick pics. Or we will lock your account forever and take your child. Like, it's like, it doesn't even, but yeah, it was just like, when it comes, and I'm like, dude, I bet there's people getting got with this. Cause they're, they're doing like text stuff. Like, you'll get texts from, I know I saw in one of the scanner messages at work, it said, what's it called? The post office will never send you ask you for unsolicited information or whatever it said. It just said the post office will never contact you for any personal information. And it's like so funny because it's like, yeah, we know that the post office is never going to be upfront about their customer service.
Right.
Like, they're never going to be proactive with their customer service. Okay. Like, they're not going to come to you with a problem. You will have to call and they will not answer.
Yeah. I actually got in trouble early on because like some customer was like complaining about something. I was like, yeah, you got to contact them. And it was like, I can't get a hold of anybody. So I gave him the hotline number. And then I had a talking to, like, don't give that out to customers. That's just for carriers, like, to call our supervisors. We have a hotline, like, hey, I broke down. Hey, this is going on. So I gave it to a customer. So
that is funny. Yeah, I remember them talking about that, which is funny because I feel like I've called the hotline and they've never answered.
Yeah.
So it's like,
there's definitely been those instances like, oh, cool, I'm broke down. We have 80 supervisors and not a single one to answer the phone.
Yeah. But yeah, the post office kind of has the opportunity to capitalize on all this online scam stuff. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because it's like, listen, if you have a problem that you can't trust the internet, you can't. Like with AI, shit is getting weird out there. So.
Old people already don't trust their bills.
Exactly.
Paying them online.
Exactly. And it's like, there might have to be a new thing. If I said it first, so I want profit sharing if the post office makes a new thing, but they could be doing like some form of like secure thing with a barcode similar to like a certified letter. Like, hey, this is like a contact, you know what I mean? Like a way to contact customers and shit from like the bank or whatever. I mean, they already do that, but that's a fucking thing to do. It's like, listen, you can't trust the internet. You can trust USPS. Right. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just something they could definitely take advantage of the new world, like the new world. Right.
Yeah, I've been getting texts like your package is.
And it's like, yeah, right. They lost it. Yeah. They lost it, and you will have to call to find it. They are not going to reach out to you about a package they lost.
Right.
Your shit's missing. Sorry. But I just thought that was funny to bring up. Just like, do you guys have an opportunity to clean house right now? Mm-hmm. Because like shit is going to get weird online and you're not going to be able to trust anything. You already can't trust texts.
I'm terrified of
emails. I mean,
of what the kid is going to encounter on the internet.
Yeah, who knows? Hopefully people just shut the internet down before we get there.
Yeah. Because I saw some posts. Apparently, I'm a Xennial. Apparently, it's just like from late 70s to early 80s, like the group that started growing up before the internet and then was there for you know what I mean? Like nowadays, kids are just it's full on internet. But I remember a time before, but have experienced enough of it to I still don't fully understand Instagram, but
but you
as
could.
Far as making a page,
like as far as your generation is concerned, you could be better at it. You just don't use it. Yeah,
right. But now like that, it's so commonplace. Like I'm terrified. Like how do you parent in this internet age?
Dude,
like,
no idea.
We just had to decipher.
I try not to bring it up around people because I don't know what to tell you.
We had to navigate whatever you would see on TV or whatever you would hear on the playground.
Yeah.
But like, adults have a hard time figuring out what's true or not. I think it'll be fine. How can they even fucking begin to navigate it?
Yeah, I think it'll be fine mostly because I think kids are checking out. Like, I think kids, they're like maybe on TikTok and shit, but there's not like as much bullying on that type stuff because it's just like ingesting or whatever. I think it's like,
maybe it's not cool to be on the internet because all the adults do is just fucking argue on it. So maybe
legitimately,
let's just leave it to
I've
them.
heard people say that like the younger generation is like, this is very cringe. Like, you guys are just arguing. Like, this is so crazy. Like, it is. I think that
gives me a little bit of hope.
Yeah, and even people that would be using it all the time are like, I'm not a good example because I check out anyway, but other people are doing that. They are checking out and they're like, dude, I feel amazing. This is not good for us. There's no reason to keep doing this. And I think it's going to be like a kind of just a reconfiguration of that, where like people are like, I think I'm gonna chill with this. This is doing nothing but negative to mental health. Especially with social media, which is the best thing, because that's the worst part of the internet.
I almost would be like, don't get off of Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
Go fucking like watch Pornhub or something that's not gonna rot your brain like this shit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, exactly. But word.
Have
you had any fucking shows?
No. The last thing I did was the Harrisburg competition. I have this is coming out unfortunately the day after I'm going to do the Back Porch Brewing.
Yeah, it was crazy how much you killed last night. Yeah, you got a Netflix deal and everything on that show. That was awesome.
Yeah. But that Karen K put that show. I'm going to be on with Charles Baynard and David Grant.
Hell yeah.
So I'm excited for that. It's up in Carlisle.
Nice.
So that's Wednesday the 27th. And then that Friday, the Double Barrel Roadhouse competition with Earl is that Friday.
So tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah. Tomorrow is when this is coming out. So it'll be nice kind of having a show 2 days before.
Yeah.
So I'll be a little looser, like, because, not doing as many mics. At least I'll have a little bit of, like, that carryover
for sure.
I was just on stage, not like I was on stage a month ago.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's and either way, the competition doesn't matter. It's just fun to get up in front of people. And, Well, and it's just funny that like the prize is just opening for Earl, which me and you have both had the opportunity to do. Right.
I didn't do it, but he still asked me. It's like I thought the prize would be a headlining gig again. I was like, I'm fucking trying so hard. Now I'm like, I don't really care what happens. If I'm being honest, I'm like, I'm just gonna have fun. And it's up the street from my house, so it's I can't. I mean, it's like I almost was like, yeah, why did I even do this? I'm like, well, it's right there. I mean, why wouldn't I? That's stupid. It would be stupid not to.
I wonder if it's going to be a little different because last year we did it. It was just the judges. But in the like promotion for it, he was saying like the audience has some sort of participation.
I think it was the same. I think it's the same format. I think they just mean laughs.
Okay, they'll factor in.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna. They're not. If somebody bombs, the judges aren't gonna be like, "Well, I liked it, so he wins."
Right.
Or if somebody does super well and they're like, "Well, I can't ignore how well."
I hope it's the same judges because I at least made it to the second round last year. So.
Anyway, that's a good point. Yeah, I hope it's the same judges too.
And Earl did send like kind of like a group text to everybody. I was very glad to see that. I did not see that Andrew Pollock was on the list. If you don't sign up, thank you, Andrew Pollock, for giving us a chance.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Speaking of David Grant, I guess we never talked about Church of Satire.
Yes, you did the show.
I felt bad that we didn't because I was like, oh, it just happened. I fucking should have talked about it and plugged the club in general. But,
for sure.
Yeah, in Hanover, Church of Satire, really dope club. It's very small, but it's like a really sick, intimate room.
Yeah, when I can come out on Mondays again, I mean, POV I always felt like it's my home base, but that being on Mondays too, like when I can finally do stuff on Mondays again, I want to get back out there.
Yeah.
I just went to the mic and then I came to your show, but it's a cool.
Yeah, it's a sick
cool
room.
place and good people. And,
yeah, and they're slowly, they all have jobs, but they're slowly building, making it, just adding stuff. They're starting to do a podcast, which is good.
Nice.
I listened to one. Did I listen to 2 episodes? I know I listened to one with Casey for sure. But
yeah, she headlined there.
Yeah, and she had a great show there apparently. So, but yeah, that show was really fun. That was it was like a low turnout, but it was still like a really fun show. I will say that spotlight was fucking me up though.
I noticed that at the mic.
Yeah,
I was like,
you can't see nobody. You see like the first 2 rows, kind of. Well, no. So I guess the first row, nobody ever sits in the fucking front of comedy shows. So I think the first row was empty, but then like the second row had people. I'm trying to remember if it was the second or third. Either way, you can really only see like the first couple to a few rows. And then it's and I kept looking at it. I said that after I got off stage. I said that, I think I said that to David. I was like, dude, I fucking see spots. I don't know why. I just keep looking directly at the light. I don't know why.
Well, because you can't avert your eyes. If your eyes are open, that light is.
Well, yeah, but I was like looking at it instead of looking at where the audience. I was looking at the audience like through the light, but I kept staring directly at the bulb. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself?
Right.
And I'm like, shit.
It's like, how can you if you're supposed to get the light?
yeah.
You did like
yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. I felt like it was a decent turnout, but I feel like because of that room, it's so tight that even if it's a little, it's so like intimate that it still feels like a good show. Like it doesn't feel so like sparse.
For
it doesn't
sure,
feel like people are spread out. So even if it's not sold out, it still feels
exactly
like there's people there. Like
and it's nice and tight and intimate. Yeah, and I definitely had fun. Yeah, I had a fun time. I had a fun set. I was definitely like looser than I've definitely like can feel getting like more like loose and shit on shows. I forget what I said. I said something that was like so stupid. Just in the moment, I said something like, what the fuck did I said something about my mom, didn't I? I had a few jokes like about my mom, and I said something like, "Oh, I miss her."
Yeah.
And then I was like, and
I think there's a baby knocking on the door.
There is. And I was
she's free range. She's not like trying to escape.
She's in the closet. We had to put her in the closet. And I said something like, "Oh, I miss her." And I was like, "No, I'm just kidding." I'm like, "Well, no, I'm not. She is dead." I don't know why I said. I don't know why I said that.
That was funny. It was
just
cool.
like stream of consciousness.
It was cool because not getting out as much. Like I got to see like I know a lot of your material, but I got to hear some new tags for them. I was like, "Oh shit, that was good." That was you know what I mean. So that was fun for me to just hear and see some new tags like on stuff. That was cool.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. Yeah, I love that room. And then, I don't think there's anything else. It's been like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something. But I don't think I have anything else to add about that. Then I just had a show at Tellus on
how was
Sunday. That was really good.
Nice.
Actually, David came out to that. That was nice of him.
Nice.
I guess he had to come all the way from Hanover. That's crazy. But no, it was really fun. It was a really fun show. It basically sold out. Because they had like 50 seats. They sold 49 tickets.
Oh, yeah.
But then if you count, I think a couple comics were there, so they got in for free. So they basically sold the room out.
Oh, yeah. And this is the speakeasy at Tellus 360.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, and the fucking crowds that go to those shows, I don't know what it is, but they're really, really like comedy.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like comedy, like you can tell that they like, at least from my perspective, I don't know if it's true, but it just seems like they really understand comedy because they're even they get like setups. They'll like laugh at premises and shit. And it's okay, I think they're like, this seems like a comedy audience, which you can always tell, or at least, I don't know if it's that or if they're just on board one way or the other. It's like, geez, these guys are fucking really primed for comedy. Cause like I said, just stuff like they get like subtle jokes and shit like that rather than just waiting for you get more laughs for the joke rather than just the punchline and shit. Sure. Yeah.
Sounds like my kind of audience.
Yeah. But it was that was really cool. one of our friends that we work with came out, and he saw me for the first time.
Nice.
Which is always cool. It's also always cool when it's like a good show.
Right.
Like, thank God. Like
I've been telling you to come out for a couple years, and then you come out and watch me eat shit.
Yeah, that would suck. Yeah, that always sucks. Or there's like nobody there or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like
oh, you've been doing this for a couple years now.
Yeah,
cool.
It's like, I swear I do comedy. It's just there's nobody at the show. It's a bar. I don't know what to tell you. You came to the one that's in a bar, and there's nobody here. I'm sorry. I promise I do this for real. But yeah, that was it
was you, Matt Blank.
Yeah, Matt Blank hosted. Ashley, I forget how to pronounce her last name. She's been coming to POV.
Alrighty.
And then Umar Khan,
Mm-hmm.
dude, who's been he just came off of like an Australian leg of Mark Norman's tour.
Oh,
he
shit.
was opening for. Yeah, I guess Mark Norman just has brown people open for him. I don't know what's up with that. He has a type, I guess. His wife's white, so I don't know what that is.
I think it's just so he then has an excuse to make jokes that he does. Like
Maybe, yeah, that's it. See, I'm giving him opportunities. Right. Comedy. But no, it was a really good. Yeah, it was a really good show. Yeah, that dude killed. Everybody killed. Everybody had a really good set. Yeah, that dude. Yeah, he was one where like when you see people that have been doing it for a while, like we were just talking to Mike, like just like the seamlessness to their set or whatever. Like when if they do crowd work, like he didn't do like, I don't want to say he did a lot of crowd work, but he did a bunch of crowd work. But it was like, okay, I think that was a bit. And then he kind of like led him into a bit, and then some of it was obviously not a bit or whatever. And it was just like, God damn, like it's just when you see somebody, it's like whatever, like taking going to class or whatever you want to call it, taking notes or taking class. Just watching somebody who's been doing it for a while and it's like real fucking like good.
And it's those people that like make people think like, oh, comedy's easier. Just going to they make it look easy
for sure. Yeah.
But that's the hardest thing to do is to make it look easy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, like when I'm up there, like you can tell I'm trying.
yeah.
Some people it's like, oh, he's not even trying.
Yeah. It's like, dude,
I mean, like, how do you get that?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You just think that they're just funny all the time, and that's just what it is. It's like, well, no, they're professionals. So,
right.
But yeah, it was a really good. Yeah, and it was fun. A couple. I'm trying to think of Yeah, everything worked. I'm trying to think. The one I will say it's fun. It's always fun when it works out. But like I have like an LGBTQ joke that I always do, and I like the setup is like basically like a lot of people have issues with the LGBTQ community, which is always like a tense setup, which I like because the joke is so not tense. It's immediate as soon as I start telling the actual joke, it's like, oh well, this isn't. So he's not making a stance here. Yeah. It's just like, but it was funny because it was like tight to start, and it's funny because it's not like I was coming off of like a bomb joke or anything like that. I came with momentum, but just mentioning something can really like, all right, we're kind of with you here. Where's this going? And then and then it paid off or whatever, but it's just funny. It's just so funny. That's like the best.
For sure.
When it's like, no, you're fucking gonna laugh at this. I'm gonna it's not. Yeah, don't worry. It's not going to be a hate crime. Everything's fine. It's going to be okay.
And that's part of it, like the tension and release. Like that's like part of it. And it's awesome when an audience like gets that. Yeah. They don't get hung up on the tension. They like they want you to take them there.
Yeah.
Like it's that.
Well,
it's that.
Yeah, they don't always want you to take them.
No.
Yeah.
The actual comedy fans.
Oh yeah.
But like that was a Carlin quote I always remember. He was like, "You want to bring people up to the line, deliberately cross it, but make them glad that you did."
Yeah.
You know, that's the balance. Whereas sometimes you cross the line and people aren't with that. Like, they're not glad that you. They're like, no, why'd you bring me here? And then for sure. Yeah, but it was a very fun show. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure the next show I'll bomb. This contest, I'm gonna bomb with a double barrel.
Yeah.
And then go home and eat a double barrel.
Speaking of eating it, I been doing the Zep Bound down like 12, 13-ish pounds, but doing stand up, like a weight loss journey is exactly the same as like a comedy journey, because you'll oh, I'm doing great, I feel progress, and then you'll see yourself in a mirror or listen to a set and be like, oh no, I should go jump off a bridge. Like it's the exact same thing. Yeah. Every time you feel like you're making progress, then you look in the mirror, figuratively or literally, and you're like, what am I doing with my life?
On paper I did something, but
yeah. Actually, because of the surgery and being put under, I've been taking, it's a once a week injections every Sunday, but the Sunday before the injection, they tell you not to take it. So like that week, I kind of ate some stuff that I probably wouldn't on it.
Yeah.
And indulged a little bit here and there, but I'm kind of back on the train now. So I kind of plateaued a little bit, but now that I'm back on it, I foresee, getting a little better.
Yeah.
At least. I did buy a new belt. So
now you have to.
I'm either gonna wear it.
You should have bought one that was too small.
Well, I'm either gonna wear it around my waist or I'm gonna wear it around my neck. Is where I was going with that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So,
well, stay tuned and you'll find out. Might be a special attempt at delivery.
You'll have content either way.
People still like Nirvana, right?
Yeah, sure. Well, Chris Cornell, for that matter.
Oh, fair. It's fucked up, dude.
I know.
It's fucked up. You made that joke that I made a second before. just somebody I like more.
Yeah. Well, Kurt Cobain used the gun. I was just trying to.
I know.
Speaking of which, the wife and I went to a restaurant yesterday. Took the kid out for lunch. Not a great experience, but we were sitting there and I was hearing music and I was like, this sounds like Chris Cornell, but it does not sound like Soundgarden.
Yeah.
And I Shazammed it and it was just Chris Cornell. It was kind of poppy sounding. It wasn't the song that you, or stuff that you had showed me. It was, the song was called Sad City or something like that. And that was the first time I had heard solo Chris Cornell in the wild.
Yeah. That actually is surprising.
I didn't even know he had solo stuff until you showed me.
Yeah. He has quite a few.
Right. I had no clue. I only knew Soundgarden.
And it varies. So there's some of it, there's one that's a literal pop album that you won't like.
Right. This one wasn't as dancey. It was just
No, his most recent album is almost like a folk album.
Yeah.
His album he put out in 2012. I don't remember when it was. Might be 2018 actually.
Right.
But yeah, it's called Higher Truth. It's a really good album and it's it's awesome. I want to listen to that. I thought about that.
I was just surprised. I'm hearing his voice, but it's not a Soundgarden. So you know what I mean? I was just surprised.
And there's also an album
in the wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. Somebody has really good taste in music. Really niche taste, because there's one album I always tell people to listen to is I think it's called the Songbook. It's Chris Cornell, I think it's called the Songbook or whatever, and it's basically I don't know if it's a bunch of different live performances. Probably not, because it's probably one live show, because that'd be crazy to record a bunch of live shows. I mean, that'd be expensive compared to just recording one with a bunch of songs you want. But it's But yeah, it's called the Songbook. Yeah, Songbook. 2011, and it has a bunch. It's all acoustic, just him and a guitar.
Right.
And it's all a lot. There's a bunch of songs there's a bunch of Soundgarden songs on it. There's a bunch of Audio Slave songs, but then there's other of his songs, and some of them are from that pop album, but they're just acoustic. So it's oh no, this was really good music.
Right.
You just made it into a 90s pop song that was hard to get down with, because it sounds like some fucking Britney Spears shit or something. Not literally, but you get that.
This one, it wasn't all acoustic. It had full band instrumentation. There was also group vocals kind of going on. it wasn't like grossly poppy. It wasn't like
because he had like rocky like some ones. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. I think it was like 2 for sure. There was like actually there might have been 3, 2 or 3 albums that were like rock music.
I don't know if it's popping up. It was like Sad City.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
I don't know if it'll pop up and you might recognize the album, but I was just surprised to hear it in the wild. I was like, this is wild.
Sad City. That sounds like. I wonder if it was an Audio Slave song.
No,
because that sounds pretty specific.
I Shazammed it, and it came up with Chris Cornell.
You just said that.
But anyway. Any other shows coming up? You have one in September, right?
Yeah, but we'll be on here before.
Oh, yeah. We both have one.
But there will be one
20th.
in Reading, and the 12th of September, and then the 20th somewhere up north that no one's going to go to because you guys are going to have to drive an hour and a half. So
yeah, we can barely get you to come to fucking Red Lion. But yeah, I should probably go rescue the child.
Yeah,
that is banging on the door. And I don't know. You got anything else?
I don't think so.
See you next Thursday.
Take it easy.